In today's video, I'm excited to show you how I built this tram display stand from OcCre and how to create a realistic stone tile floor for it. This stand is perfect for displaying your train and automobile models. Let's dive in and check out what's inside the box. You will find 2 bags of clay tiles, a bag of sand particles, cast metal rails, a display board, building instructions, and pre-carved wood strips for making the frame. First, I cut out the template and glued it to the display board using diluted white glue to bound the paper and wood board together. Then I used my miter box and mini saw to cut the wood strip ends at a 45-degree angle, just to make sure to measure everything accurately before cutting. Next, I dyed the frame a dark chocolate color, which I think will look great on my bookshelf. After assembling the frame and the display board, it was time to work on the clay tiles. To cut the tiles, I used a mini saw to get the right size. Avoid using a cutter, as it can shatter the tiles. I used white glue to bound the tiles in place, following the template. To fill the gaps between the tiles, I mixed some polyfiller with the sand particles. It looked messy at first, but with a little help from SpongeBob, it turned out clean and neat. If you like the look of brick flooring, you can stop here. It already looked pretty good. But I wanted to achieve a more realistic stone tile appearance. So I used matte black acrylic paint as the primer to cover the entire floor, followed by 2 to 3 coats of graphite color to mimic the stone base. To add more realism, I randomly applied dark gray and golden brown colors to some of the tiles. There are no strict rules here, just go for a random look. After tiles dried completely, I used a white dry brush to highlight the textures. For the final touch, I made my own wash using acrylic ink, water, and a drop of jet dry to break the surface tension. My preferred ratio is 1 drop of ink to 10 ml of water, but feel free to experiment. I applied a couple of coats of black wash followed by brown and green washes. Here is the final look. Pretty realistic stone tiles, right? Finally, it was time to lay down the rails. I used masking tape as guidelines to glue down the rails. Make sure the tape barely touches the surface to avoid damaging the paint. And there you have it, my finished tram display stand. I'm really happy with how the stone tile floor turned out, and I think you can use this technique for other dioramas like stone wall, buildings, and the terrains too. Paired with this San Francisco cable car model I made, it's going to look fantastic on my bookshelf. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.